Hi, I'm Engineer Hoist, and this is my review of the Mech iDeas Apex and Geminus, also known as Topspin and Twintwist. So I was really excited to do this review because I got these guys. These are my very first third-party figures that I got, and for a while there, I was just like, oh, they're too expensive and they're not official, and I just need to try to stick to what's around. But then I saw these guys come out, and I actually had Twintwist as a kid. Just the standard jump starter where you pull it back, he runs, the legs flip open, and So there's definitely the nostalgia goes there, and it turns out these are actually fantastic figures, and they've got me hooked. And now I've got a couple dozen, if not more, third-party figures with more pre-ordered, and so yeah. Anyway, so I figured it's only fitting to do my first third-party review, if I'm not mistaken, to be these guys. So we have, and they came with a set. They're actually individually packaged, but you buy them together. And you got Apex, who's Topspin, and Geminus, who's Twintwist. And I really like the way that the names that these third party comes up with, because they usually have some kind of a tie-in to the name of the original. Kind of like Topspin, Apex is the peak, the top. So it fits that. And Geminus, Twintwist, Geminus is like the Gemini constellation, the twins. Twintwist, Geminus. So I just think that's really cool, and a lot of the other ones do that too. They don't all make sense like that, but in this case they really do, and I really like when they can do things like that. So anyway, they're basically the same mold. There is some slight differences, such like the tips here. For Twintwist, obviously there's a drill, and for Topspin it's just more like jet intakes, something like that. And of course he's got the wings, and he doesn't. And also treads, no treads, and the guns are different, but they're actually true to the originals. I'm not so sure about Topspins, but the ones that come with Twintwist or Geminus. Okay, I'm going to probably call them both ways. So Geminus is Twintwist, Apex is Topspin. But anyway, so we'll take a look at this. This is the gun for Geminus, and it just so happens one of the guns for Twintwist happened to make it to adulthood. But that's about it. But if we look at it, they did a darn good job of recreating it. I mean, it's almost identical, although a little bit smaller. So I would imagine the ones for Apex Topspin over here are the same as well. So you've got that. So they each come with two, and they plug in pretty good. They're the standard 5mm port, but also underneath here you've got some storage of this part here. Take these two pieces off, put them together, and you got yourself a hammer. These guys, Mech iDeas actually calls them the demolition crew, which is their term for the wreckers, basically, because these guys are heavily inspired by the design of these guys in The Last Stand of the Wreckers, which is a comic from the IDW comics. You probably heard about it. If you haven't read it, go find it and read it. It is awesome. So anyway, let's go ahead and transform. This is Geminus or Topspin. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. First thing we do is we go ahead and pull these are the legs out, and the arms here kind of just come undone like that. Oh yeah, supposed to flip these pieces back around, and they do eventually spin in here, but we won't do that yet because this entire front piece here kind of hinges and accordions and levers and all that stuff all the way back around like this, and then we pull the back here off, rotate this part around, and then we can close this back up. There's a little tab there, and close that up, and there is that. Straighten out the legs, rotate the feet so that he can stand, and got some pretty good ankle tilts here. Straighten out the arms, And like I said, these you can just go ahead and rotate these around so they fold up on his back. They don't really peg in, but they stay back there pretty good. And then his hands come out of here. Best way to do is pull up on that, rotate it around, close it back up, and it's pretty secure. And the same thing on the other side, rotate it around, and there you go. And you can hold his hammer, you can hold his gun, and you can even store the other gun back here. It doesn't really store, you can kind of get it kind of diagonal in between these two pieces there. So there's that. And same thing for Topspin. We'll go ahead and do that. Here's his guns, and here's his hammer. The hammers are identical, so you could actually have either one of them wielding two hammers. And let's go ahead and get this guy transformed. Works the same way. Flip the legs out. These pieces kind of untab there and rotate back. Oh, that's the first time that's popped off. So go ahead and do that. Flip the arms around. Let's bring this whole section back around. And it does kind of tab in here. I don't know if I said that on Geminus or Twintwist over there. I hope you can follow me going with all the sticking with the names. So there's that. Flip that around, and there's his head. And straighten out the legs, straighten out the feet, straighten out the arms, and flip out the hands. And then we'll get to these parts over here. They kind of rotate back around, and then one extra step for him is you just kind of fold the wings out. So there you go. And we'll give him his hammer and a gun, and then the other gun we'll store back here the same way. So there they are. Apex and Geminus from Mech iDeas, also known as Topspin and Twintwist. And I'm really happy with these guys. It's so amazing. I mean, the posability that you can get out of these guys. I mean, you've got, you can do a full 360 there. You gotta, get his arm out, double jointed wrists or elbows rather. Rotates at the wrist. Very posable legs. Looks like it's a universal joint. He's got the thigh swivel. He's got the knee and the ankle tilts there. And these guys, I mean, and the joints are all nice and tight. So I mean, I'm not so good to try to do a pose. I've taken some pretty good, gotten them in some good poses and some good shots. I can't imagine one right now that would really demonstrate it. But anyways, so there's those guys, and I love them so much. I actually went and got some repro labels for these guys, the jump starters. And what's really cool is because, like I said, they're wreckers. So you got some wrecker stickers here, wreck and rule, and it's just really cool. And over here he's got the wrecker symbol there, nicely chromed and stuff like that. And I'm really looking forward to putting those stickers on these guys. If you want to see me actually do kind of like a stickering video, let me know in the comments. I'm kind of going back and forth whether I want to do something like that, because I've seen some other reviewers like Evangelist will do something like that. I'm not sure how well that will go, But I can give it a shot. If you want to see it, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll just do it up and just show another video showing the finished product for sure. But anyway, so there's the Mech iDeas Apex and Geminus. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Give me a thumbs down if you hated it. Share the video. Tell all your friends. Subscribe if it's your first time here, or even if it's not your first time here and you haven't subscribed yet. What are you waiting for? Subscribe. If you got a suggestion for another video, I just added a contact form over on my website at engineerhoist.com/contact. So you can hit me up over there. Let me know a figure that you want to see me review, and if I have it, I'll be happy to do it. And you can also check out some of the other stuff over there. It's not all videos. I got some blog posts up over there too. And you can also check me out on my Facebook page. So this is Engineer Hoist, and I want to say thanks for watching. Have a great day. Hey, I'm back. I forgot one more thing. I don't know if they still do it anymore, but during the first run of these things, with like I said, these guys came as a kit, and there was a bonus extra head for Geminus Twintwist over here, and it's a severely battle damaged head here. See if we can get a good focus on that. Again, this is a callback to the last stand of the Wreckers. Because if you I don't want to spoil it, but you can probably figure out what happens to this guy. He gets captured by Overlord, and I think that's all that needs to be said for that. And so you do have the option. You could just pop that off. It's on a ball joint. Yeah, the heads are actually very posable. You can get them looking up and things like that. So let's see if I can do this right here. They're on there pretty securely, and I'm seeing his head starting to split as I'm trying to force it. So I'm not gonna do that right now. But yeah, so I don't know if they still give this out, but this was a really cool addition to that. So anyway, that's all I got for now. Apex, Geminus from Mech iDeas, the Demolition Crew, also known as Twintwist, Topspin from the Wreckers. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.